For my daughter's 9th birthday party, we chose the Aladdin theme. Even though I'm a big fan of all that classic Disney movies, for some reason I never cared for the animated Aladdin movie. But the 2019 live action movie is now one of our favorites. And since my daughter's birthday is in the month of November and we live in North Carolina, not only it is cold, but sometimes it rains. Therefore, I turned our garage into an indoor playground for the kids based on our theme. This year, since we're doing Aladdin, I thought it would be nice to make a cave entrance for the party. And that cave will also be used at our trunk or treat event at our church. I also did other projects. I did a Moroccan arch. I did a Arabian city skyline. If you want to see those projects, check our link in the description box. But before you watch the video, please do me a big favor. If you haven't done so, subscribe to this channel and please help it grow. Thank you so much. And now, stay with me and let me show you how I did a papier-mâché cave entrance for our Aladdin theme party. For the cave, you will need lots of cardboard boxes. I usually get mine at Costco, and you will also need plenty of newspaper. I recommend one roll of brown shipping paper, but that's not necessary. Instead of a semicircular cave entrance, I had to make this project more into 2 rocks columns because I needed to transport them to our church. But you could easily add a few more boxes and secure them to the top to make one big entrance. You will need plenty of space for this project, preferably outdoors. This is a messy project. Tape the boxes to each other. I use masking tape or painter's tape. Then start shaping the boxes by adding extra pieces of cardboard and roll newspapers and taping them. Once you have the basic shape you desire, it's time to make your papier-mâché paste. This is my own variation of that paste. I mix 1 part glue to 1 part flour and 2 parts water. If you're going to keep this project for a long time, it is recommended to add a little bit of bleach to the paste in order to prevent mold from growing. Cut lots of newspaper into strips of 3 to 4 inches wide. Dip each paper strip into the paste mixture and then start covering your boxes. I like to start from the top, that way the excess glue mixture, which runs down on the boxes, will make your boxes even stronger as you keep adding more paper strips. Once you cover your boxes with 1 layer of paper, let it dry for a couple of days. The more layers of paper, the sturdier your structure will be. I only use 2 layers of paper because the brown packing paper is pretty thick. For the last layer, I cut big chunks of paper, the entire width of the roll of paper, and cover the box like with a blanket to minimize the look of edges of strips of paper. Make sure to smooth out the excess glue paste or they will dry as visible drops. let dry for at least a couple of days. On top of one of the rock columns, I wanted to put a magic lamp. I placed a brick wrapped in foil paper on that section to make sure that I will have an indentation on the desired spot once it dried. Then it's time to paint your rocks. I found the best method and the fastest. It is to spray paint. Get 2 or 3 different colors of spray paints. One base color of paint to cover the entire rock, some lighter paint to highlight, and a darker tone to simulate the shadows. I must confess, now looking back, the rocks were too brown. If I could do it again, I would have chosen a more sandy color. Once the rocks are dry, it is time for glitter and gems. I use spray glue for the glitter and a glue gun for the gems. Think about where the glitter or gems will accumulate on a natural rock, basically on the crevices. So that is what I try to mimic. This is a great opportunity for your little ones to help you with the glitter. I use vivid emerald greens and turquoise blues, and don't forget plenty of gold. You can even glue gold coins to your rock. You may be wondering, why do we have our trunk or treat event indoors? Well, one year it rained so much we had to move it indoors, and since then the people and the kids liked it so much indoors that we decided to keep it that way. It is safer, it is warmer, and we can set up hours in advance, so that was a plus, an indoor trunk or treat event. And there you have it, an Aladdin cave entrance. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you.